chance to begin your franchise.
I make the moon blue, I make him pigs fly, now move mountains. I would have beaten the heart of
Well,
I do the impossible, impossible.
Throwing to start the drive. Jones. And right side, Henry's got it. He's tackled a... Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Jones on first down. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. Well, injury's never good, especially here in the preseason. Hopefully nothing serious. They'll take a look at him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Throwing on second and long. Jones, and his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Back to throw. Jones. He's got it complete to Aguilar. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants' 30. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. So the drive takes them into Giants territory now. First and 10 at the 30-yard line. Looking to throw. Jones. He'll rifle this one deep right side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Ball on the 30 as they come up second and 10. Back to throw again. Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
That's a big force incompletion there to bring up third and long, and this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal, because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
And now the third down throw incomplete as well.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight on just about every throw. Forced a few here, so...
And they fake it. They pitch to the tight end. They pass up the three, fake it. It doesn't work. And this defense holds on the 9. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception. Here's Jones throwing to start the drive. Open receiver here, complete. It's Parker. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. So first and goal from the 9-yard line. Back to throw. Jones. There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. A 9-yard touchdown there. And ready to go. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out first and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Jones. He'll rifle this one deep right side. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Throwing again. Jones. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Tay Crowder. And he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Giants touchdown. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. A good start to the drive here as that's caught out on the left side. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Jones. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to get this down to about the 17-yard line here.
We see this happen so often. If you're a defender, it's like watching a bad movie over and over. The pressure's good, forcing the quarterback out of the pocket. But it's a lot to ask for these defenders to stay plastered to receivers long enough. And sure enough, they let a man come open, and the connection leads to a big play.
It's caught. Smith. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
There, and the Patriots have moved out in front. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. Zappe's throw here into the hands of Harry. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. The Patriot passing game is rolling. They've got another first down. First and 10, Zappe. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. But Charles, you take a look at the draft class for this offense. It's highlighted by a first-round pick who provides a much-needed boost to their offensive line.
And you and I both know it's the kind of pick that doesn't often get a fan base really excited. But I know who is excited. Their quarterback. He won't get hit as much, and that should improve the rest of the offense as well.
Now, meanwhile, here's a second down throw that's knocked away and incomplete. Zappe on third down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
Oh, it's a wobbler here. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. And now, following the interception, this offense will get another shot at it as they'll quickly head back onto the field. That'll be caught by the tight end, Keene. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. On first down, here's Zappe. And that one complete to Keene, the tight end. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Last play, they went over 20 yards. This time, they topped 30. Off the fake, Zappe. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Those throwing windows get a lot tighter near the end zone, don't they? And here's the thing. You already probably have 3 points in your hip pocket. You force a throw here and give up an interception. You come
looking for Fortner. He's got him. Touchdown, New England. So we are in the final minute now of the first half as this offense gets ready to take over. Zappe looking to throw it on first down. And that nearly trouble, but it's incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it. And it'll be second down. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Zappi. Looking right sideline, but it's incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'm guaranteeing he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd. On 4th down, it's Zappi. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he is going to pick up the Patriots' first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. So we have reached halftime. Well, we all miss football in the offseason, but apparently not everybody missed halftime. We skip right over it. We get back to the action. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon. Taken at the 15, a short kick. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Giants about set to go. So now this offense will take over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Looking to throw, Zappi. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down. More play action here with Zappi. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Tay Crowder putting in the work and getting that stop defensively. A tough spot here after that sack. Zappi and the Pats now face a 3rd and long. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Zappi now on 1st and 10. He spots his tight end Keene over the middle. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That one goes for 30 yards. Zappi off play action. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Zappi. And he fires one, but incomplete.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Zappi throwing for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. Zappi to throw on 1st down. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
That incompletion certainly makes this upcoming third down a little bit more crucial. They need to find the right play to convert here and maybe start to tamp down a little bit of the momentum the other side is starting to gain.
Shreds him with a stiff arm. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it. Montgomery, another target and catch. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here. They'll throw again with Zappi. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. One quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now in Foxborough. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Zappi back to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Giants are right back in the... The Pats at the line, ready to go. I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
Yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping to you on the other side of the ball, said, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, high percentage, but throw it with confidence. Because if there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
On second and inches, Zappi, and he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. A gritty play there, put his nose down and got his guys a first. Now Zappi. And he's going to have the hook up here with Harry. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. Here's Zappi. Looking for Harry. He airs it out deep. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Giants are right back in this football game. Both offenses have been clicking in this one. A lot of points on the board. We'll see if that trend continues. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this is going to fall to the ground incomplete. That very nearly their fourth pick of the game. Instead, second down. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Giants are right back. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Now Zappi. Able to complete it to Montgomery. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. And remember now, no overtime here in the preseason, so in a tie game, this ought to be a fight to the finish. Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Looking for Tyquan Thornton on that one, and it's second down. Zappi. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Third and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape all over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
So instead of giving them another third down, they'll decline it, brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
It's a return of 4 following a 42-yard. So, Charles, this is a game that certainly had some intrigue, but I think you and I both agree. We like the decision to not play overtime in preseason and just call it a draw.
Yeah. Turn me up. Yeah.
The players on your quickly upgrade your team. This is the player card. Here are a player's motivations.
How will your team losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line, do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. You ain't made it till you got stylists go out and shop for you. You ain't made it till they put on top of you. Parading through the city, the whole block come out for you. We just getting started, y'all finna see what we bout to do. Boy, stop, you ain't here, I'm the real truth. Hunters, real blue, strips on them still new. Shopping at Dover Street, I'm dripping like mildew. They say you don't visit the hood, dog, I still do. A real one, only difference, my bill's bigger. I'm still with ya, I just got rich a little quicker. The same man, God handed me his game plan. I ain't perfect, far from it, what can I say, man? I feel unstoppable, losing's impossible. Go against the team, the thing they know not to do. Bright lights, game on the line, do what I gotta do. Time after time, we do the impossible. It felt like yesterday, I was just driving my grandma's Chevrolet from South Carolina to Maryland.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Meanwhile, Jones' throw into the hands of Henry here.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still. And Henry's got it again. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. Well, Charles, look, and this is probably a harbinger of things to come. He's got such trust in his tight end, and they're on back-to-back plays. We're seeing that on display.
And when they have that kind of trust, they're not as worried about what the coverage is because they feel like they know each other so well. They'll make the subtle move downfield, and the ball will end up in the right spot. And by the way, partner, what's harbinger mean? Help me out.
Well, you're the one that taught me that a few years ago, so I'll have to lean on you for that. I'm just hoping it fit into the sentence correctly.
I must have got it from my word of the day calendar on my desk.
Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities. And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc. On 2nd and 10, Jones. He's going to rifle one deep left side. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10. Now Jones. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six. Out. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
That's good.
Throwing Jones. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted.
That's going to be caught. It's Jacoby Myers. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 27 yards there, a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here.
The pass to Henry is intercepted. Xavier Woods with a pick. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. Jones, another shot here after the pick six. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Looking to throw. Jones. Got a man open. That's Devontae Parker, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
He completes it to Henry. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 35. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw again. Open receiver here, complete. It's Parker. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. A well-executed 22-yard gain. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
That ball's caught. Aguilar right side. And the Patriots are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're acting panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Again, he'll drop to throw toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Down this close to the goal line, 1st down. Surprised that wasn't a run?
I am, and you know I'm old school. I want to run the ball on 1st down in this situation because 2nd down, that gives me an option of running.
There's Henry. Touchdown, Patriots. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Patriots have cut it back within a score. The Pats at the line, ready to go.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up, and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Now Jones throwing on 1st down. And over the middle, this is Parker. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback.
And this is caught inside the 5. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. 36 yards on the play. So 3 plays, already 1st and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Feeling the pressure here and taken down. A sack back at the 7. Jeremy Chin, so dangerous wherever he's at on the field, and that time he gets in there for the sack. Parker's got it. Touchdown, New England. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And so now this off. Over, and they will have the football at their own 20-yard line. Going deep for Montgomery. Incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. To throw again on second down. Jones. Open man is Myers. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. He'll drop it underneath to White. And down he goes, but the stiff arm utilized effectively there. And it helps him move the sticks. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Back to throw again. And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down. To throw on 2nd and 10. Jones. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to take possession of the... So the offense set to take the field here. They will have the football with less than a minute to go in the first half. So we come upon halftime, intermission here with a look around the NFL. We'll have to wait for postgame because we are moving right through halftime and on to the 3rd quarter. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. Expect to see a good number of backups going forward as we are back and underway here in preseason. And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Zappe to throw on 1st down. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Zappe now on 1st and 10. And that's caught by his tight end, Dalton Keene. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
Well, so far, little to no resistance by the defense on this drive alone. 3 passes, 3 completions, 3 first downs. They're taking it to them, and it's paying off.
Zappe looking to throw it again. He's got a man here. It's Montgomery. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. 25 yards that time. Zappe looks to throw it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Ty Montgomery that time, but it'll be second and goal. Fourth-round guy, and many thought that's about where he would go, but I think he's got some upside, right?
He can come right in and be what they call a core special teams player, playing all 4 phases of it, and have a chance to work his way into the lineup. I think a year or 2 down the road, they could have a solid starter.
And you take a look at this draft class from a season ago, really it grades out as a pretty darn good class.
So you have to give a lot of credit to the entire scouting organization.
And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. Ty Montgomery, a 9-yard touchdown. So this offense will head back out there. They're in excellent field position after the fumble recovery. 1st and 10, Zappe. Pressure comes in. He's brought down. It's a Panther sack. It looks like a 12-yard loss there on the 1st down sack. Throwing on 2nd and long. Zappe gets this into the hands of N'Keal Harry. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down. Now Zappe. And this one incomplete. And another throw that really could have been, maybe should have been intercepted. That would have been number 4. Instead, it's 4th down. Zappe throwing for it on 4th. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Zappe looking to throw it on 1st down. Now he'll let it go deep right side. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Panthers are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner. Catch is made by Harry. And he'll be corralled right around the 34. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a 1st down.
Well, every drive from here out is definitely crucial and critical. They know that they need to get at least 3.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, you're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't want to commit to full 2-minute offense, you have to up the tempo, up the urgency. Maybe you're starting to call 2 plays in a huddle each time you snap the ball.
And that one complete to Keene, the tight end. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 46.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Zappe. And his throw is... They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll throw again with Zappi. Being chased out left. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's 4th down. 4th down now. Here's Zappi. Buying time to... Oh, no, he lost the football. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line. So this one is over. A victory for Carolina. And I tell you what, I can't remember a defensive performance as good as this one.
I'm the best, and I got it, on my own. Get my way up, go. If I touch it, then it's cold. I'm the best, and I got it, on my own. Get my way up, go. If I touch it, then it's cold. For the bank and they know I'm impressive. He wanna talk, but he not on the schedule. I ain't taking nothing from my boy heavy. I'm the best, and you heard what I said. Spend all the money, I'm dripping, it's falling. Got on it, then it's dripping like water. Teaching, but I don't have a daughter. I know me, I can pick up when I call her. Working big, and it don't hurt to break, cause I'ma always do it how I wanna do it. Every time he lead a know he missed the know I got him running to it. I'ma need to pull him out before we talk it that I'm waking up and thumbing through it. Run like a runner do it.
The 3rd and final week of the preseason is here. A 4th exhibition game is a thing of the past. It's the Patriots and the Ravens.
Nothing on the scoreboard, 0-0 as the offense gets ready to take over the football. Now Jones. And down he goes, brought down a Raiders sack. Chandler Jones, the outside linebacker, coming up to drop him for a loss of a full 10 yards. To try again after the sack. Jones, and right side, Henry's got it. That'll go for a gain of 7. And that'll force upon him a 3rd and 14. Need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Right back to Henry, and Henry's got it again. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be 4th down. They're going to try and throw. Out route, and this is Henry with a catch. And he is going to pick up a Patriots 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 23 yards on the play. Really a solid start here on the opening drive, Charles. He's now 4 of 4, and they're already in plus territory.
Brandon, he's been so precise to start this game, like we're watching an operation taking place right now. Master surgeon at work.
So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 32-yard line. Throwing Jones. It's complete to Parker, left side. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. It's caught by Aguilar. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. They'll look to throw again. And that's a touchdown, but hold on, there is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about.
Holding. Offense.
So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they?
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked by Trayvon Mullen. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
That is So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He gets it into the arms of Parker. Complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 11 yards for number 11.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. Open receiver here. Complete. It's Parker. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. To his left. Able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Jones now on 1st and 10. And the Raiders have got him. Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. These offensive starters still out there in the 2nd quarter. You would think the plans for them to at least play into the 3rd quarter, if not all the way through.
Yeah, it might go by feel. If they have a really good first drive to start the 3rd quarter, they might pull them after that. If not, might leave them out there a little bit longer, but I'll guarantee this, they'll be gone by the start of the 4th quarter.
And that will be incomplete. Well, the incompletion, but now we also have an injured player. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. They'll try and throw for it here. He's got him in. Complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Holding. Offense.
So a holding penalty, and that'll send him backwards.
You know, they're trying not to do that. I mean, we know that, right? We talk to them all the time. But sometimes the defensive guys just put you in awkward situations, and you get caught grabbing their jerseys.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. 9th play of the drive now on 3rd and a country mile. Open man, the tight end, Henry. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
Well, don't tell any defensive coordinator I played for, but that might be considered a win for both teams because defensively they stopped them short and forced the 4th down. But offensively, they picked up enough yards to give their kicker a better shot if that's what they want to do.
And he is going to pick up a Patriots 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. And that'll be incomplete. You know, last week I remember asking you, what would an offensive coordinator be looking for week 2 of the preseason? Now we're in week 3. Defensive coordinator-wise, what's he looking at?
For the most part in preseason, you're playing pretty basic stuff, pretty vanilla defenses. You're looking for guys that play with abandon, that just go out and make plays, and kind of let their athletic ability take over in order for you to notice them.
Jones on 3rd down. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
And nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Now on 4th down. And we drop you into the start of this next possession. The score, 7-0. Here's Jones on 1st down. And this completes a Henry over the middle. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And they'll be left with 2nd and a couple. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And his throw here is incomplete.
This is not the first time they've gone his way on this drive, and they were obviously keyed into him because they were there to help break that pass up.
Now Jones on 3rd and 2. A bullet throw, but incomplete. So 4th down coming up. What do you expect?
They've gone for it time after time. They haven't punted yet. I don't know what's right anymore.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. They'll get this to his tight end. It's Jonnu Smith. And he is going to pick up a Patriots 1st down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is incomplete with a clock showing just 3 seconds left. Here comes the 7th play now of this drive as this is 3rd and 10. A final shot before break. Jones. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Looks like somebody's ready to begin the regular season, skipping over halftime here in the final game of the preseason. 3rd quarter, here we go. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Our starters likely to be out there for the 3rd quarter as we get back underway in this 2nd half. A very interesting call and one that... The Pats at the line, ready to go. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Jones throw complete there to Smith. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. 1st down yardage on the first play of the drive. Give him 14. Well, there wasn't much of a window there, Charles. Had to deal with a couple of defenders, but able to find his big tight end.
And, partner, we know double coverage is a challenge for any player to try to defeat. But maybe it's a little easier if you're one of those big tight ends because you have a size advantage. Trying to cover you, and you use your body to create some space.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones.
That would almost intercept it, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be second down.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones.
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
That ball's caught. Aguilar right side.
And he's going to have another first down.